Okay, so welcome to our channel, no? So our topic for today is yung tinatawag na taxation. Okay? So when we say taxation, no, it is the process or mean by which an independent state through its lawmaking body impose burdens upon subjects and objects within its jurisdiction to raise revenue to carry out the legitimate object of government. Okay, so ibig sabihin, si government, okay, through its lawmaking, ito yung mga Senate, Congress, House of Reps, is gagawa ng batas. Okay, na kung saan yung batas is ipapataw sa kanyang nasasakupan. Yung nasasakupan niya is tayo, mga bagay, o kaya naman mga business or korporasyon, na kung saan ay mangongolekta ito ng tinatawag na revenue. Okay? Ngayon, yung revenue na yun is gagamitin nila upang ipangbayad sa mga government projects. Okay? So, in simpler term, it's a tax to finance government expenditures. Batas siya para mabayaran yung mga government projects. Ngayon, si government, meron siyang tatlong kapangyarihan. Number 1 is yung tinatawag ngang police power. Okay? Number 2 is yung tinatawag na eminent domain. And number 3 is yung taxation itself. Okay? When we say police power, ito yung kapangyarihan ng state to restrain and regulate the use of liberty and property. Okay? In the eminent domain naman, ito naman yung kapangyarihan ng isang state na kung saan pwede niyang kunin yung mga private property for a public purpose, tapos babayaran ka na lang ng just compensation. And number 3 is yung taxation itself. Okay? Ngayon, si taxation, merong purpose, no? Bakit ba nagawa itong taxation? Number 1 is yung tinatawag na primary purpose niya is yung fiscal purpose or revenue purpose. Okay? Number 2 purpose niya is yung regulatory. Okay? So, number 1 is to raise revenue. Mangongolekta siya, kaya may taxation is para makakolekta ng revenue. And number 2 is to regulate. Okay? Para makapag-regulate siya sa general welfare, promotion, and economic growth of the state. Example ng mga regulatory taxation is yung mga excise tax, no? Excise tax na pinapataw sa mga sin products, cigarette, alcohol. Okay? Si taxation, syempre, may basis kung bakit siya nabuo. Number 1 basis niya is yung tinatawag na necessity theory. Okay? Na kung saan nagawa yung tax para masuportahan yung mga pangangailangan ng kanyang mga nasasakupan. Okay? Number 2 is yung tinatawag na lifeblood theory. Okay? Yung lifeblood theory na sinasabi dyan is yan yung kung walang gobyerno, walang tax. Kung walang tax, walang gobyerno. So, walang magsusurvive kung wala ang isa. And pangatlo is yung tinatawag na benefits protection theory. Okay? Yung benefits protection theory, si citizen, yung mga object niya is nagbabayad sila ng taxes para masustain yung mga government activities or mga government expenditures, mga government projects. Tapos yung mga projects na yon is magbe-benefit tayo sa kanilang mga proyekto. Okay? Ano ba ang sakop? Okay? Ano ba yung scope nitong taxation na to? Okay? Ang unang sakop ng taxation nito is number 1 is tayo, mga subject and object. Okay? Number 2 is yung purpose ng tax. Okay? Number 3 is yung tax rate. Number 4 is yung kind of tax. Number 5 is yung situs. Situs o yung lugar kung saan na ipapataw yung tax. And number 6 is yung manner of collection. Okay? So ngayon, paano mo masasabi kung yung ginawang batas o yung binawang taxation is maganda? Okay? Paano mo masasabi na yung taxation is a sound tax system? Okay? May tatlong consideration. Number 1 is yung tinatawag na fiscal adequacy. Okay? Dapat yung sources ng government revenue is sufficient to meet the expenditures of the public. Okay? Kailangan sapat yung kinokolektang government revenue para mabayaran lahat ng pangangailangan ng kanyang objects. Number 2, para masabing maganda yung tax system is dapat meron siyang theoretical justice. Okay, dapat meron siyang theoretical justice para masabi mong maganda yung tax system. Dapat yung tax is nakabase dun sa ability na magbayad ng kanyang object. Okay, dapat nakabase yung taxation dun sa ability makapagbayad ng kanyang subjects. And number 3 is yung tinatawag na administrative feasibility. Admin feasib. Okay, yung sasabing admin feasibility, dapat yung tax law o yung batas is dapat convenient, just, and effective. Okay? Dapat meron siyang merit ng simplicity, flexibility, and diversity. Okay? So, ano ba ang classification ng mga taxes? Ano ba yung mga kind of taxes natin? Okay? As to scope, is yung number 1 is yung national at yung local. Okay? Pag sinabing national tax, it is imposed by the national government. Example nito is income tax, donor's tax, value-added tax. Pag sinabi naman local tax, ito naman yung imposed by the local government. Example nito is yung mga amilyar, business tax, okay, mga sedula. Yan yung mga local taxes. Next is yung as to subject matter. Okay. As to subject matter, may tatlo. One is yung personal poll tax or capitalization tax. Number 2 is yung property tax. And number 3 is yung excise. Pag sinabing personal tax, ito yung mga subject sa individual, mapa-citizen man or resident, or mga residing lang nakatira. Property tax, imposed tax to sa mga personal property and real property. Kapag excise naman, ito naman yung mga tax na nakapataw sa mga certain rights and privileges. Okay? Example ng mga excise tax is yung estate tax, right, privilege dun sa mga mamanahin. Donor's tax, yung karapatan mag-donate. Yan yung example ng mga excise tax. Okay? Next is yung to subject matter. As to burden. Okay? May dalawang klase ng as to burden. One is yung direct. And number 2 is indirect. Okay? Pag sinabing direct, hindi mo to pwede ipasa. Hindi mo siya pwede i-shift sa ibang taxpayer. Kasi yung tax liability is nakapataw dun sa taong gumawa nun. Okay? Kapag indirect naman, is pwede niya tong ipasa sa mga nabentahan niya, o kaya naman pwede niya ipasa sa ibang tao. Example nito is yung VAT. Okay? Di ba yung VAT is pwede mong ipasa? Okay? Next is yung tinatawag naman natin sa as to amount. amount. Paano mo malaman kung magkano yung tax na ibabayad? Number 1 is yung tinatawag na specific. And number 2 is yung ad valorem. Okay? Pag sinabi natin specific tax, ito naman yung naka-base dun sa number or by standard weight or measurement. Okay? By number or standard weight or measurement. Example ito is yung mga excise tax on cigarettes and liquors. Pag sinabi naman ad valorem, no? Pag sinabi ad valorem, naka-base siya dun sa portion of value. Okay? Naka-base sa portion of value. Example nito is yung income tax, donor's tax, and estate tax. Next is yung as to graduation or rate, as to rate. Okay. Pag as to rate, may tatlo. Proportional. Okay, proportional, progressive, and regressive. Okay. Pag sinabi natin proportional, naka-base siya sa fixed percentage. Okay. Pag progressive, tumataas to as the tax base grows. So, tumataas yung rate kapag tumataas yung tax base. Tax base, ito yung tax income, yung taxable income o kaya naman service income. Okay, mga gross profit. Pag tumataas yun, tumataas din yung rate pag progressive. Pag regressive naman, kabaliktaran ng progressive, bumababa yung rate kapag bumababa naman yung tax base. Okay? Ngayon, ano bang essential element ng taxation? Okay? Ano bang essential elements ng taxation? So, ibig sabihin, kapag wala yung isa dito, walang taxation. Number 1 na essential element, it is enforced contribution. Ikaw bilang isang mamayanan or isang parte ng isang estado, kailangan magpataw sa'yo ng enforced contribution. Number 2, generally, payable siya in money. Okay. Pwede. Number 3, proportionate. Okay. Since yung naka-basis siya dun sa theory natin na dapat may kakayanan makapagbayad. So, ibig sabihin, proportionate siya dun sa kakayanan mong magbayad. Number 4, it is levied upon person, property. Upon person, property, or rights. Okay, pinapataw yan sa isang tao, sa kanyang pag-aari at sa kanyang karapatan. And number 5, dapat ang magpapataw is ang state. Okay? Ang magpapataw is dapat yung state. So, ano yung mga sources ng tax? Yung dito sa Pilipinas, ang sources natin ng tax is yung Philippine Constitution, Philippine Consti. Okay. Mga tax treaties. Okay. Yung train law. Okay, yung bagong gawa, yung train law. Tapos ano pa, mga revenue regulation. Revenue regulation na gawa ng PIR. Mga local tax ordinance. Mga court decisions. O kaya naman mga presidential decrees and executive orders. Okay? So, ayun yung taxation natin. So, salamat sa panonood. Paalam.